This was day 2 of your testimony in the UK.
Yes, I see it, page 202.
Yep. And on that, on page 202, you were asked a question. We'll have to work out what that was at a later stage. Can you see in the front that there is a little box about 2 inches by 2 inches if we compare it to the size of the credit cards? Answer, yes. Property of JD with skull and crossbones on it. Yes, I do. That, I suggest, is, this is a question, that, I suggest, is your cocaine box. That is where you would keep your cocaine, a special box that you had. Answer, I do remember the box. Question, do you remember it now? Answer, yes. I did not remember the property of JD. Yes, that is a box. It was carrying cocaine in it. I would say I probably was then. You see that? Did I read that right?
Yes, you did.
And on the morning that this picture was taken, you were, this was during the filming of a documentary about Keith Richards. You remember that?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Yeah, sure. This picture was taken while you were filming a documentary about Keith Richards, correct?
I'm sorry, the date again on this?
Do you remember that? I believe it was March 2013. You should know better than I do.
That seems about.
Okay. And you see there's a Keith Richards CD, it looks like, above that cosmetic case?
Perfectly placed, yes.
Yeah. And you had an argument that morning in which you accused Amber of cheating on you. Do you remember that?
I believe Amber had an argument with me.
And you were using cocaine and drinking whiskey that morning, and as a result of that argument, you were late to the set of that documentary, correct?
In fact, I was not late to the documentary. Well, I was late, but I had called my crew because it was a day of filming performance between, it was Keith Richards, Tom Waits, and some other very talented musicians. The only thing that needed to be done in terms of performance was capture the performance. So I wasn't needed on the set, so I could come in anytime I wanted.
Okay. You just said that you were late, though, correct?
Oh, I was
just
late,
testified
yes.
to. Okay.
Yes, yes.
All right.
And due to the argument, of course.
Sure.
Yes.
I'd like to shift gears a little bit now. Well, actually, let's not. Michelle, could you please pull up Exhibit 152? Mr. Depp, these are various texts that you sent and received to various people in 2012. Do you see that?
Yes, it seems to go from July to September.
Right, right. And we'll take them kind of piece by piece, I guess. I guess the first thing I'd like to do is take a look at exhibits, or I'm sorry, the entries 1628. So that's about halfway down the page. It's a text exchange, a text from you to Stephen Duders, your personal assistant at the time, and then a text from him back to you.
Objection, Your Honor. You agree with that?
That's fine, Your Honor. Thank you.
152 with redactions and evidence.
Thank you, Your Honor. Appreciate your patience. Mr. Depp, we're going to take a look at two text messages here, or three text messages. On August 4th, 2012, you exchanged text messages with Stephen Deuters, one from you to him and one from him to you. Do you see that midway through the page?
Yes.
And, Michelle, can you blow those up, please? In those text messages, you write to Mr. Deuters, your personal assistant, "Yay, where is the little baggie you built in LA?" And he says, "Special baggie, I gave you can in 1480 kitchen. Not sure where it went after that. Thought I heard you say something along the lines of, I know what to do with it, exclamation point." Did I read that right?
You did, sir.
All right. Can you scroll down to the text on the bottom, please? This is a text, Mr. Depp, where you say, "I use marijuana a lot," 3 exclamation points. "I take pot." I read that right, correct?
Yes, you did.
And this is a text that you sent on September 11th, 2012, to just scroll over to the left, Michelle. This is a text that you sent to Brian Warner. Brian Warner's Marilyn Manson, right?
That's correct, sir.
Okay. Let's pull up Exhibit 145, please. Mr. Depp, this is a series of text messages from you to and from various people in 2012, right?
Yes, sir.
And, Your Honor, the text messages that I'd like to ask the witness about are the first 2. And then or just those first 2.
We have no objection to the omission with proper redactions.
Okay, if you could redact just those first 2.
And I'd move for the admission of that document as redacted.
Sure, as soon as we get it redacted.